Life is long if you know how to use it. It's not that we don't have sufficient time, it's that we waste it. So if you want to learn how to live a better life by being better with your time, experience more time, live a longer life, or really just feel like you have not so rushed and have a higher quality of time, then you're in the right place. Welcome, fam. Much love, Trav. Here, smash that thumbs up button if that sounds useful to you. Each thumbs up is one pet for these sweet, sweet sheep here. Everybody shout out Petunia. If you missed the update in the last video, we separated the flock. We moved the rams and the goat down to the other property. Just females and one castrated male up here. I'm gonna rest them for a bit, not stress them out as much, cut down on the inbreeding, and then we're gonna maybe bring in a new male from outside the family, different breed. So you're not gonna see Barney in videos possibly ever again. He's alive, don't worry about it. Although the other rams with the horns might get slaughtered at some point. Just want to update you because why not? Anyways, welcome in, much love. Let's talk about time. So I've been reading Seneca, who's a Greek Stoic, and his book on time, the art of time. Life is long if you know how to use it. And the premise is, it's not that we don't have much time, it's that we waste it. There's so much time. He's saying in this book, some is super wise we can agree with, some I'm going to disagree with here. But he's saying people are stingy with money. They keep their money in the bank, or they keep their money they keep their money safe. And yeah, we give gifts, but we don't share it freely. But then people tend to share their time freely, which is much more valuable, which is much more precious. They give it freely in arguments on the internet, or they give it freely in whoever asks for it. They give it freely to jobs or work they don't really believe in. They give it freely to being stuck in traffic. They save money but waste their time. So that's the wrong approach. You should use money so that you can save your time. Like, time's the most precious thing. You should be clear on your boundaries around it, strict with how you want to use it, and treat it as something precious and unrenewable. And if you do that, you're going to have much more time in your life to do the things that you want, and you'll be able to live more lives in your lifetime. Definitely, I think we can all agree on that. He goes on to say, and this isn't something that I don't agree with, is he sort of debates on what the ideal life is, and he's an idle philosopher. And he's saying that the best life is to basically be an idle philosopher. He's cynical about going to meetings and serving a lot of clients and being very social because it makes you feel busy. And he thinks you expand time, which I sort of agree with. When you just sit down and you read the past philosophers, time expands backwards. And then when you write, life is short, but art is long. A quote in there by Hippocrates. Life is short, but art is long. So when you absorb the past through your readings, which I agree with that part, and you absorb, you pass on to the future through your writings, and then you become immortal. That's somewhat true, but it's also studying the happiest people now that we have sophisticated polling and cross-cultural studies on people, finding that the happiest people are highly socially engaged, oftentimes very committed and busy, and that's okay. So you can, choose your life how you want to live it. Some things might make one person happy and another person not so happy, but you should know that in general, what's going to contribute to your happiness more than anything is social connectedness. It's not like some arbitrary, I got a lot of snot on me, freedom, or having a lot of free time doesn't necessarily matter that much. But he's right, it's not really about money, it's about time. So if you want more time, what we can agree on from here is I'm giving you suggestions on how to create boundaries on your time and rules on your time. Examples that come to mind is having an endpoint to meetings or most social events. Try to have the group agree to an end time, like we're here from 8 to 9 and not longer. Or have your own endpoint, like if something hits this long, I'm going to leave. Having rules, for instance, is I don't spend more than 20 minutes on Instagram on a day. I don't spend more than 2 hours on my phone, my computer. Rules and boundaries with your time. I don't. What else can you use? I don't take phone calls with people, random strangers, unless it's like a podcast interview or unless they want to pay me now. I used to just take a lot of sales calls, but now, like, if they don't want to pay me, that's fine, but we're not going to get on the phone. That's something that, protects my time. Certain things to protect your time. Your version of this will be different, and I want to hear a comment down below. What's your version of protecting your time? Yeah. Comment down below. So, appreciate you. Much love. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. And again, if there's one thing that we agree on, it's we need boundaries around our time to protect our time. How to live life is up for debate. I shared my suggestions based on not my experience, but on what the research and polls have found of people. Yeah. But if you don't have rules around your time, like, this is why I have a curfew, this is why I have social media restrictions, and so on. If you don't have those, then you're gonna possibly just waste your time. Like, I don't watch any shows, but I don't watch more than one episode. I don't do more of this, I don't do more of that. Very important, okay? So, comment down below what are some boundaries you can set up. Would love to hear them. Appreciate you. Much love, and look forward to seeing your comments down below. Peace.